Hey, friends, this is Rodney.
What's up, fam? This is Lakiba.
Hey guys, this is Ernest.
Hey to the now, it's Nasha.
And welcome to conVo with
Friendz.
What's up, family and friends? This is your first time listening to conVo Friends podcast. We are a podcast talk about political news. We have Christian Mingle Lakiba. We have Ernest with the T, aka Messy Wendy. We have Lakiba, hey now, Black Republican Nasha, and you have Rodney trying to be a political commentator. Okay. You have tuned into the conVo Friends podcast. We want to say thank you so much for being here. And friends, you know, for people new and tuning, how we make this podcast grow and get better is by you donating. So you can always donate to us in our description box or whatever platform podcast listen to us on, or go to our website, which is convo with friends with a Z podcast.com, and you can donate from there. All right. So, hey, Lakiba, how was your week?
I'm always first. Y'all always want to be up in my business.
Oh, wait, before you go. Also, thank you, friend, who gave the first $5 donation. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Love you. Come on, friend.
Appreciate you.
That really
Very
meant a lot to us. That touched our heart.
Yes.
So thank you for giving.
Thank you, guys.
And also, I forgot, like, subscribe, and share on whatever you listen to us on all your favorite podcasts. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to do
Before Lakiba go, can I
Thank
tell
you,
people
friend.
that actually passed away?
No, let her go.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you can do that.
He
Yeah,
always
you,
got a report.
friend.
yeah. Yeah, let's go on, tell
Blessings,
the people
friend.
who passed
Thank you.
away. Yeah, go on, Ernest. Tell the people who died.
Okay. Well, guys, you guys know that DMX passed away last Friday.
Well, that's
So
sad.
rest in peace,
What these
DMX.
bitches want from my nigga.
Okay. Also, rest in peace, Prince Philip. As you guys know, that he was married to Queen Elizabeth, and also the star of BT show Baldwin Hills, Ashley Gorin Taylor. She was 30 years old, and she died in her sleep.
Yeah, from kidney failure.
I
Yeah.
saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's very sad. Only 30 years old. So yeah.
That was
So-
very sad.
So from Convo with Friends, please send your prayers out to their families and friends.
Absolutely.
Yes,
You're
we
in our
love you
prayers,
here.
definitely.
Never know when our last days, so
You
just
never
be
know.
kind.
Thank you, Grim Reaper.
Earn
All right. Now let's go to Lakiba. How was your week, sis?
I had an amazing week. I'm sure the world saw that T.D. Jakes' movie Lust
I seen
came
that.
out on
I
Lifetime,
seen that.
and your girl made the cut.
I see you
was
in the
in the
background.
cut.
I see my sis.
I was in the cut.
Lakiba's like this.
I was in the cut. I said, "Come through, Jesus. Come through
That's
with your girl."
right.
And then I get a call. I was casted for another just background, in a well-known production. I can't tell y'all yet. And I get a call from the film producer who said, "We gonna bump you up to a feature speaking role." I said,
Wow.
That's
amazing.
Jesus.
Then
So
amazing.
my week has been absolutely amazing. Now, keep in mind, I don't have a degree in film or anything like
About to be
that.
an actress.
And God has just really been putting his super on my natural. And last, I got the opportunity to be a film line producer in a major film production company here in Atlanta.
Wow.
Y'all can't tell me God ain't good.
oh,
Yeah.
Come on,
then.
Lakiba.
You can't tell me God ain't good.
You better
God
come
is
through.
good.
Yeah, she's about to be a superstar. Okay, Oscar.
All right, Ernest, how was your week? AKA Grim Reaper, AKA Messy
Well, I gotta
Wendy.
be the Grand Reaper. I don't want to be the Grand Reaper. But outside of that, my week has been great. Still having the jury still going on. Make sure you guys buy from Honest Lux. Honest_Lux is the IG, and honestlux.myshopify.com. Make sure you guys get amazing pieces. So that's been my week.
You wearing some of your pieces tonight?
am.
Okay.
Yeah.
You better be your own walking billboard.
I am.
All right, Nasha, how's your week going?
My week was blessed. I reached out to a few more spas for definitely getting pure need in some spas. We're targeting the audience here. I'm not just setting up on the block like before, asking everybody to buy my body washes and
Come on,
soap.
sis.
I'm actually going directly to the source. I'm going directly to the audience, and I say spas and athletes and people with mental issues would love my product because of the aromatherapy
Nice.
Awesome. That's what's up, sis.
Congratulations.
Thank
You
you.
better come on after the
Well,
coins.
and exercising. Let me add that. I did
I
a lot
saw
of
you
I
today.
saw you twerking your booty.
Instead, I know,
not
all
the
right.
booty. Talk
When I
the
get
booty.
kind of bored at work, I go on the
workouts and all
bounce.
kind of stuff.
Yeah, you're doing
Yeah.
good though, girl.
When
Keep
I
it up.
go.
You look good.
Thank
They gonna
you.
see it this week.
You do look good, Nash.
Lakeema look good too.
Come on, you looking good up in this
Got the,
piece, sis.
got the sexy ladies of convo with friends.
Yes.
First ladies of convo with
We
friends.
be coming through. You know, that's what we do.
I'm through.
Nash and Lakeema
Make
coming
it
through
clap.
in the cut.
Make it clap.
Well,
Clap.
my week has been really good. First and foremost, our podcast got our first magazine interview.
Woo!
Yeah.
Billions
I love
Success.
it.
Yes, Convo
Absolutely.
with Friends is coming on up on you hoes.
Come on up.
Yes. Rising.
But as far as me, I had two magazine features. Shout out Atlanta for featuring your boy.
Come
And I did another
on.
interview
Congrats.
with another magazine company. I can't tell it right now because it's really, really big. I'm really, really happy. Thank God for my
Congratulations.
management team. They are looking out for your boy. Okay.
Awesome.
But with that being said, now let's start the segment called Business of the Week. No, not Business of the Week. Lord Jesus, why does it say Business of the
You're at
Week?
the end of the show.
Why did that say
Because
Business of
he's
the Week?
excited about talking about that. That's why.
Oh yeah, I did switch up the segment. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
it's me.
Go ahead. Business of
We switched some things around. So the business of the week is L-Rae's Party in a Can. L-Rae's is a mobile entertainment unit based out in tri-state area. We are a small family-owned business looking to supply all your entertainment needs. Our goal is to become the talk of your town, all while offering the wow factor for your guests. We look forward to hosting events such as weddings, birthdays, religious, children, tailgating, bachelor and bachelorette events of all kinds. Now I'm here for the bachelor events. Thank you.
Okay.
You rent us, we pull up, and the laughs, fun, and memories shall begin. We look forward to working with you very soon. And the website for L-Rae's Party in a Can is www.l-raespartyinacan.com, and that is www.lraepartyinacan.com, or the Instagram is L-Raespic. And again, that's L-Raespic. And that is the business of the week.
Nice.
Now,
Nice party planners.
yes, it's really, I mean, their stuff is
I remember
so
you said that. That
dope.
was very nice.
I'm really happy to be, we are going to be collaborating with them as well. So be on the lookout for coming with friends with them. All right. So let's now with the segment called Let's Chat. And this is what I found on good old Google News. Okay. Judge denies a defense request to sequester jury in Derek Calvin's trial after a police shooting on Sunday night. And what does sequester mean, you ask? Let me tell you. Sequester means to isolate or hide away. So basically, I'm just going to sum this up real quick for you guys. The lawyer is saying that he wants the people to not be interviewing, the media to not to be interviewing the jurors on this case pertaining to George Floyd. And so he wants to be sequestered so they won't be influenced, because he was like, you know what,
Right.
is this going on? I don't want them to get the two mixed up. And just like, you know what, he denied it because it's two different incidents.
Yeah,
Wow.
it is.
So yeah,
As it
so
should be.
the judge, so Mr. Nelson asked the court for two filings, full sequestration of the jury, and to re-interview each juror about what they know about the protest and the police shooting on Sunday night. The judge, Peter A. Cowhill, denied both. He's with saying this is totally a different case, he said. And I think they should have did a sequester, because right now they just had that, and now they had a whole nother thing with another killing with a young black
Right.
man. I
Yeah.
know that Ernest is going to talk about today, which is so sad. Lord Jesus, let's
a
kill
lot
all our
going
black
on.
babies.
Yeah.
But you guys, how do y'all feel about that?
Well, I've been looking at some of the case as far as because it's been on the news and it's been all over social media. I think, to be honest, everybody who's been a part of the case so far has been basically telling the truth. They even like the people that the doctor, he was saying he didn't die from
fentanyl.
From that. He died from basically having no oxygen. So a lot of the things that is not going it's not going into Derek's favor. So from what I see.
Yeah. It's just unfortunate. I think we really should be past so many things now as, an African-American race, but we just are not. I mean, certain things that I really think we should be afforded to already, it's just no justice, and it's just unfortunate.
It really is.
Yeah.
Nash, have anything to say? Republican?
I mean, Yeah, for the most part, in my opinion, it shouldn't be no conflicts of interest. The jury should not have to be questioned by media. And as far as this, like, they definitely should do something about these cops that's acting recklessly out here in the
Exactly.
streets. Yeah, I mean, everybody don't deserve to die. I mean, everybody gets shot by the police don't deserve to die.
Yeah.
I just really feel like that cop did not know how to de-escalate that issue, and he used his emotions.
But
And
it's
maybe-
always race related. That's my point. Like,
Well,
when do we get past
But,
that?
I mean, honestly, y'all,
You know?
white people die from cops too. It just don't make media like.
Not as much as African Americans.
Well, I would say this. And right now, I can
Well,
speak
don't
for
you-
what I know and what I am. And I identify as a black man.
Absolutely.
And I would say black people are under attack, period. And that's all I have for good old
say, when did we-
Google News.
Let's get
That
past
was good
it.
stuff. Where did we get past that?
Yes. But Lakiba, what's going on your side of the street, sis?
What's up, family? Well, I'm glad it's not anything that has to do with race. Y'all already know conversation does what?
Rule the
the
nation.
nation.
I think y'all already know what's ruling the nation.
Girl, if you say what I think you're about to say,
You know what?
I'm going to scream.
You know what?
I am going to scream.
Y'all know I always
You
got
know-
to talk about the fight,
She's a
right?
commentator. She is a commentator, guys.
Yes.
Lakiba is a fight commentator.
Listen,
She needs to be a part of it.
But this ain't got nothing to do with Mike
ring
Tyson. I
girl.
know y'all want me to talk about Mike
ring
Tyson.
You have
but
some built-up
I am
frustration,
not-
sis?
I
Lakiba
see you being a ring girl.
She's
out
talking
there.
about all the fights.
I am
Round
not-
one.
You got some built-up
Maybe I need to
frustration.
be in a fight. Like, really, I don't know.
Talks about all the
But
fights.
guys, listen. So I talked about Lamar Odom and Aaron Carter a long time ago. So we know that the fight with Mike Tyson is not happening. But I want to
He
let y'all
bites
know
off ears.
because it's not gonna happen. He ain't gonna be biting this time. But Lamar and Aaron are still set to fight, guys. They just had a face off in Philly on April 10th.
Lamar, sweetie, knock his little ass out.
I don't know now. Sometimes you underestimate them.
I mean,
so.
I
Very
don't think
true.
it's
Calmness
fair.
is
You're
power.
7 foot damn tall. This boy is 5'9".
Y'all don't know what Aaron might be packing. He
You
might
saw
be
him
packing.
swing on Lamar. Lamar was like,
He didn't even
He
flinch.
didn't
He didn't blink.
move.
He might have that jump up. You don't know. He might have that
didn't
jump
move.
up.
Lamar was like, I'm about to beat your ass.
Right.
He might have that jump up. You never know. So the fight is still scheduled, guys, for June 12th at Showboat Hotel, Atlantic City in New Jersey. So who y'all
We
rooting
going?
for?
What hell, Lamar?
Working on it. Working on it.
Let
For
me-
Lamar,
But that's not fair, though. So you just go with Lamar because of the height, or are we going with talent?
Because he's black.
Breaking news.
no.
Wait
okay.
a minute now.
Dogecoin
That's not
just
what we
hit
doing.
15 cents. Dogecoin just hit 15 cents. Breaking news.
Breaking news. You better make sure you get you some stock right now. We'll talk about the fight later, but you need to get you some coins.
Right about
But
now.
yeah, but honestly, Lakiba, I do think that Lamar's gonna beat that ass. I mean, let's just keep it above.
But what if you don't?
I mean, I'm going for Lamar.
Now Lamar
but
get his ass whooped. Everybody who bet on that white boy gonna be paid.
What if he don't?
so are you saying this is a wasted fight?
It's a wasted fight in my
Because
opinion.
we got
Aaron
Aaron
say
tall
he
and short.
Aaron say he ain't scared, so I don't know.
That don't mean you ain't gonna get your ass whooped because you ain't scared.
But at the same time, how you know he's not gonna? He probably been practicing. They both been practicing with trainers.
I
The
think
only thing I'm
Aaron-
worried about is his shoulder injury, and I'm
Ooh.
like, should he even be fighting? Lamar,
Oh.
he has a shoulder injury.
he better
So-
punch him in that damn shoulder.
I just said no. I
And you
just
putting
said-
it out there for Aaron?
Right, you done told the world.
That's all the word
Hit him in the
he
shoulder. Hit him in the
He said-
shoulder.
no, he says it on his page. So what I'm just
He
saying
better
is,
juice up.
Lamar, Lammy, baby, stick it and move it. Knock that little ass nigga out.
Stick it and move it.
Did I say little ass nigga? Sorry. Cut that. I'm cutting myself to that. He looks crazy. He looks like he need to be knocked
I
out.
know.
I'm betting on you, Lamar. On to some other news, guys. So who's on Clubhouse?
Me.
The entire world should be on Clubhouse.
I
need to get
Okay?
on that.
If you're
Yeah,
not
I
on
hope it's
Clubhouse, you
not
need
on
to
the-
get on Clubhouse. So, guys, guess what? Clubhouse just released a payment option on their app.
They sure the hell did.
Really?
Did y'all know that?
I'm getting, and I have a
Tomorrow.
club, and I get paid for my club
Did
now.
y'all know that?
So I'm getting back
Coins.
reactive.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So you can now receive payments on Clubhouse for your products, your books, your jewelry line, whatever you might be
Okay.
selling
But watch
You
out for
can
the
do it.
scammers.
on
okay.
Clubhouse. Now, here's the thing. Not everyone has received the payment option yet. But don't fret, don't get upset, don't start going to Clubhouse corporate. It will be rolling out soon to everybody. So if you don't have it, just be patient. But make sure that you do update your phone so you can make sure your phone is updated so the payment option can roll out.
So my question is,
I'm
you
excited.
have to have a certain
You have to.
amount to have to get the payment option, a certain amount of members. People.
So
Well, they say you have to be active. So if you're not
okay.
active, they look at your activity. Because basically, the more active you are, the more people you're bringing in,
Yeah.
the more they will make money off of advertisement and stuff like
Got
that.
it. Okay.
So
I'll
if
be in
you're not
Clubhouse all
active,
day.
you're not going to make the money. But guess who got a club on Clubhouse? Your boy.
Hey, hey, hey.
Media world through his eyes. Let's quit your 9 to 5.
Yeah. And with that said, y'all stay tuned because your girl is about to start a Clubhouse entitled Girl, You Need to Boss Up. Come on in the room.
Yes, come on.
okay.
Look,
Girl, you need to boss up.
Girl, you need
Okay.
look, Ernie.
You need to
Boss up.
No, see there.
There you go.
No, see my friends. My friends always got to go left.
I like that. I like that title.
So I'm
You bring a lot of women.
excited. And
So you sound like you getting into the coach, mentor.
you know, it's gonna be all about.
There's gonna be like Coach
teaching.
Stormy.
And men can come too.
Oh.
But girl,
Don't
girl,
talk
you
about
need
my
to boss
coach.
up. Is
Gonna be
going
like
to-
who? Coach
gonna be-
Stormy. I said it.
It's only a scam when you don't get the product.
Allegedly.
And
Allegedly.
Coach,
I didn't
Coach
say she wasn't.
Stormy
I didn't say she was a scammer.
Allegedly.
I didn't say she was a scammer.
But you saying she's a
I just
scammer
said
now?
don't be like Coach Stormy.
What do that mean?
Then you say she started some stock.
That's not my segment. Don't say that. That ain't my segment. That ain't my
Go on
segment.
and on.
I ain't got nothing to do with that at all. I said, girl, you need to boss up.
Thank you,
Is
Lakeeba.
Lakeeba's
Got it.
segment.
Okay.
There you go.
Where you can come and learn how to get your coins. You can come and learn how to be a real estate
Legitimately.
agent.
Okay.
You can come legitimately. You can come and learn how to get your coins up. And we'll have, star guests that will be coming on talking to you about different things. So stay tuned for that. Again, it's called Girl, You Need to Boss Up.
Girl, you need to bounce up.
And that's all I have.
Abbreviation.
For Conversation Roost.
So it's a difference
All right.
between yourself and the other person. Okay. Got it.
It's two different things. So let's just be real. One is good, one is bad.
One is-
Move right along.
What makes her bad? I want to know.
Girl, do we have to do
Well,
Don't do that.
Okay,
Don't
today
do
I
that.
was wondering when she was on my explore page, right?
Okay.
And I have another friend that sells her products as well. And I was asking him, I said, so do the tea make you get a bigger ass?
Why
Because
are we doing
her
this?
ass is kind of huge.
Why are we doing
Like,
this?
is she buying ass or what's the deal?
She did.
She buying the ass
disclose to
off
us-
scamming y'all, allegedly.
She did disclose to us like 20 years ago.
No, that's
she
not
had
20 years.
got-
That's a new ass.
Nasha, don't
And
feed
reason
into
why
it.
it's a new
Don't
ad.
feed into
Okay,
it.
don't do it.
Don't feed into it.
We
Girl,
come
you
in-
need to boss up.
We giving Miss Scammer too much.
Right, don't
much,
feed
too
into
much.
it.
We
Don't
need to
feed
invite Coach Stormy on our show.
Absolutely.
Coach
All right,
Stormy, come to our
Ernest
show
with
and
the
shut them
T,
down.
AKA Messy Wendy. What's going on your side of the street, bro?
All right, so I'm gonna keep it quick, guys. I got some bad news. Well, I don't know which one to talk about. Let's talk about.
Bad news first.
They both bad news, to be honest, because one of them took my money, and the other one is.
Well, that's the one you need to talk about first. The one that took your coin.
Call them out. Call them out.
Well, okay, I'm gonna keep it quick. Okay, Black Lives Matters. What happened with Black Lives Matters? The co-founder of Black Lives Matter, her name is Patrice Collars. She basically purchased 4 homes within the last few years. So last month, she purchased a $1.4 million home right outside of Malibu, California. And so one of the head people that are in New York is basically putting her on an investigation because they're the head person as well. So they're looking like, how you get all this money and we ain't got all this money and you can buy 4 mansions?
How you get these houses? What's going on?
And we're not doing nothing for the community, for the black
So
community.
she's bought three.
And now they got chapters.
Yeah, they got chapters.
Now that sounds like some scamming.
So she's bought
Now
four.
you're right.
She's bought 4 homes for $3 million, a total of $3 million.
This is you know what?
Now, are black people gonna be able to stay at
I'm
home?
gonna say
Right,
this.
right.
I'm gonna say this because this fucking I'm gonna cuss on this part. This fucking
It's your
bothers
show, bro.
my this all I show now. One go down, I'll go down.
I love it.
Everybody go down.
No. I got the oil on me, so I don't go down. Okay.
When everybody got the oil.
I got the oil. I don't go down. I come up.
Look, what we said, pray for me.
About to
No,
go to
but
court.
but real shit, y'all. Now, I would be okay. I know you got if you doing the work of what you feel like the good fight for the people, you gotta look,
I can't hear you.
take care of yourself. You know what I mean, and make sure that you are perfectly okay.
Okay.
Right.
But when people who are murdered, the families are not taken care of, I think that's a slap in the fucking face. If you got a $1 million home, they need to have a $5 million home. Because you making money off these people's children's death.
My issue is with the whole thing. I don't care about people buying homes, but she has not purchased anything in these black communities. All her homes
Thank
are
you.
in white communities.
Child.
She bought homes in Malibu. She buying homes in country clubs.
Well, where you gonna find a $1.3 million home
I'm not
in
saying.
the?
I'm not saying
community?
that. What I'm saying is,
Oh, Lakeeba.
I'm
she's. I mean, you know.
I mean, Candy Bird stay. She stay. What Candy
I'm from
Bird
the
stay?
house.
well, let me say this.
What she say?
Define the black
Candy
community.
Burris.
no.
Define.
I
Wait.
did
Hold it. Define the black
Damn it.
community, because there are some black people living in some very nice 1.3 plus communities. So,
But what is
let's
a white or black
define-
community?
That's what I'm saying. Let's define a black community. You mean the ghetto, or you mean?
Okay. What I mean is the places that she's purchased these homes.
There's
it's
one
Ain't no
person.
black people there.
It's a predominantly white.
I
area.
get you now.
It's at 80%.
I'm glad we
It's
clarified
probably
that.
a 90% areas that she's purchased these homes at, and they're predominantly white. But being a person who's you're the co-founder of Black Lives Matters.
I get
but you're not giving back.
Valid
to the community.
point.
She
Valid
ain't-
point.
She's not building townhomes in certain communities. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot.
Housing for these
Yeah,
people?
housings for these people. So
A great point.
where are you doing with all this money?
I agree
So
with
I'm
that.
not a hater. So I do believe people should definitely benefit for what they work for. If you work hard, play hard.
yeah.
Right.
But when your money is coming from a nonprofit organization, those people should definitely benefit from the money that's being brought in. And all of the money should definitely be accounted for. And really, honestly, who buys a $4 million home off of, like you said, the death of people?
Right.
You know, I mean, I wouldn't have been that
I ain't
lavish.
giving their ass nothing else. I'm getting straight to
I
the
wouldn't have been
family.
that lavish.
I will say this.
I would have
now.
brought a home.
I will say
not
this now. How much truth is to this? Because we
Oh,
don't,
it's true.
we don't know, because people
An
always
it's an
say
investigate. Like I said, the guy name is Hawk Newson, who is the head of Black Lives Matter Greater New York, the New York chapter. Right? He stated that it's under investigation. He's the one who noticed it, like the
Right.
time frame of her purchasing these homes. So that's the reason why. And then one of the statements that he made is really sad, because it makes people doubt the validity of the movement and
Right.
overlook the fact that it's people that carries the movement.
I get it. Gets a valid point, but she could have Dodge coins.
Girl, Josh Cohen just got a...
You know, she could have somebody.
But wait.
You don't know.
What's the name of that community where all the black people live that's wealthy? It's off of 285. Y'all know that little street they talk about. All the mayors stay over there.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what Keisha Lane's about them stay. What's that street
Oh,
called?
Is it in Cobb?
No, it's Atlanta.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
There
moving
are
on
some
to the next
exclusive
topic.
homes on Peachtree over that way, if that's what
Yeah.
you.
No.
referring
This
to.
is going towards Camp Creek. It's an exit before before Washington Avenue.
And it's a majority.
Yeah, black people. What's the name of that street?
I don't know.
I don't know. Tell me. I need to go over there with some business cards.
No, right?
I'm gonna be mad when I leave this podcast tonight, and I'm
I
gonna.
don't know.
What?
And it's gonna
is
pop up.
that?
She should definitely be providing. I understand why the chapels are mad, and she should definitely be providing resources to these neighborhoods.
Oh yes, you
Yeah.
should.
And I hope that is not true. And I hope maybe I don't know if this lady has a husband or whatever the case may be.
She
She
has
got
a
some
wife.
stock. She got
Yeah.
some stock.
She has a wife.
She has a wife.
She has a wife.
Okay, is her wife part of that community? I mean, is she buying?
Is her wife?
Is her
Does
wife
she got coins or
something?
Right.
What does she do?
They both run this scam.
Yeah, shit. I ain't gonna lie. Look, I call
Allegedly.
it. It's a scam to me.
Allegedly.
It's a scam.
When you
In
not
my
gonna
opinion,
understand.
This
it's a
Lakeeba,
scam.
allegedly.
It's all an investigation, guys. So let's move on from there.
I told y'all so.
Mr. Hawk Newson, he's gonna figure it out and he's gonna let us know what's going on. So anyway, Dante Wright. This is the sad part, guys.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
know I gotta bring the
Oh, my
the
God.
sad part of the news. 20-year-old was fatally shot by policemen as he attempted to leave a traffic stop in Minnesota. Dante was pulled over for having an air freshener hanging from his rearview mirror. Officers then attempt to say that Dante had an outstanding warrant. Dante was on his way to get his car washed and on the phone with his mom during the time. While officers were attempting to take Wright inside to custody, he re-entered his car, and one of the officers discharged their firearm, striking the driver. The vehicle traveled several blocks and it struck another car, and his body was laid on the streets for 6 hours. As of today, before I got here, I just found out that both officers who was part of this actually quit. They didn't get fired; they quit. And her excuse was that she thought she was pulling out her taser instead of her her gun. But I feel like
she was saying on video, but at the goddamn time, bitch, different from a taser and a goddamn gun. I'm tired of this shit. I'm so tired of this shit, y'all.
So Dante Wright leaves
killing everybody.
Leaves a 1-year-old behind. Another black man passed away. What you guys think about that?
Exactly.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I feel like it's coming, like it's becoming a norm.
That's what I
like.
said.
I feel like I'm numb to it. Like I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm so numb because it's happening so much. And then we got dumbass court cases like we have right now with Calvin with his dumb racist ass, and we're just like we're making excuses for what is wrong. I don't give a damn if he had an outstanding warrant. You don't take nobody goddamn life for a fucking air freshener.
Exactly.
Can you be seeing this? Like this is why I tell people now they done tore up their city yet again. This is calling the buck.
Yeah,
tore up their city again.
Yeah, I saw that.
Again,
I saw.
But ain't nobody else voted in. Y'all let Republicans get in. Like y'all are fucking dumb. And where they from?
Minnesota.
Y'all dumb as fuck. Y'all tearing up your shit. Y'all tearing up all this shit, and the same racist ass people that's in there making these stupid ass causes, y'all are re-voting them in because y'all not voting. Y'all don't have the intellect to get these fuckers out.
Yeah.
So I'm tired of it. Y'all burn out your whole goddamn set. Don't move to Atlanta with your bullshit. Like, vote, bitches, vote. You got to vote.
So at this point,
they heard that loud.
My
and clear.
biggest question to you guys is: so the two officers, they quit. They didn't get fired. Mm-hmm. So do you feel like there should be something else done?
Hell yeah, go to jail.
Okay.
Go to jail.
But it's just what I said at the top of the show. When do African American, black and brown people get justice? Why can't we be past this? Because I promise you, if this was a white person, it would not have went that way.
Yeah.
They're so quick to judge us. They're so quick to, I'm a
And his mama is white.
His mom his mom is white and his dad is white. Yes.
Yeah.
I really feel like they need to go to like periodically like training, like update training. What is called continuing education training.
Absolutely.
They need to know how to de-escalate things without using their emotions. And if you're a scared ass, you should not be a cop because there's going to be people that's going to yell at you. It's going to be people that attempt to talk with their hands, like I was saying in the last segment.
Right.
And you just got to know how to react to different cultures.
The thing is, the cops that work in certain areas, they don't know that area. So why not get cops that actually know that area?
Absolutely. I agree. Recruit within the community. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah. And like you got somebody working in Camp Creek, but they live all the way in Alpharetta.
Yeah, Buckhead. Come on now.
It's not going to make any sense because
you don't understand the culture.
Yeah, they don't understand the culture.
And then the fact that I know you made the point that his mom is white, but they didn't see that.
They see a black man.
They didn't. I don't.
I mean, I'm not. They don't justify anything.
No, I'm saying
they
didn't see that at all.
Yeah.
Even if she was in the car with them, they saw.
Yeah, they saw
the black man. That's it. That's all they see.
Yeah, and allegedly somebody was in the car with him.
So everything. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
Because I'm raising a young black male, and he has a mouth on him. So right now we're working on his mouth on how to restrain himself. You don't always have to say what's on your brain, and it brings me to tears because I'm afraid that he would get himself caught up like that because he don't have no filters.
Yeah.
He's this new type of teenager. Like, what I'm saying? I'd be like, dude, I'm about to put you out my house. Like, do we think about it? Be like, Mom, you really gonna put me out? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna put you out, but. Things like that, like if a cop approach you, son, I need you to
Hirsch.
Yes, be quiet.
And just imagine you being on the phone he was on the phone with his mom at the time.
Yeah.
She was telling him to stay.
But let's go back. He got pulled over for having an air freshener hanging in his Mirror.
And then they told
What
him.
kind of threat was that?
But they
It's against the law to have fucking air freshener.
right.
Yeah.
But what kind of threat was that?
Yeah.
Like that's a dumbass rule.
And then tell him that he
De-escalate.
had a warrant against. He had a warrant. That's what their excuse was. That they said that he had an outstanding warrant.
Did he really?
He had. So during the time that from last year, during the COVID time, he had a warrant for marijuana. But he didn't pay the fine because he couldn't go to the place to pay the fine because it was closed.
Right.
So they saw that
Right.
he had that warrant and they wanted to arrest him because he had a warrant
And another thing, I'm
for
talking
marijuana.
to my black
and,
men
that's
too.
kind of
Do not, like I talked to my son, do not attempt to resist arrest, even if he's acting like an asshole. Go to jail. Let's spend that night in jail, okay? Because if he was acting like an asshole, we're gonna reach out to his sergeant and we're gonna handle this with the law, with paperwork, okay? Do not try to handle things since we know we're dying at a rapid
Alarming rate.
Yeah.
Yes. Do not try to handle the matter in your mouth. I don't care if he's been an ass. I don't care if he's been a racist. Let him take you to jail. I'd rather for you to walk away and cry than lay down and die. And that's what I'm telling my black brothers right now and my sons
That's a good-
and kings out there.
Good point, Nasha.
very good point because that's exactly what
I
he
should
did.
turn into a Democrat this episode.
That's exactly what
I'm
he.
so proud
I'm
of
for the
you,
people.
sis.
I'm for the people, period.
Don't get her started, please.
It's gonna make me cry for real. I have a son that I know his mouth is bad.
Mhm.
I mean, he don't cuss. He don't cuss at adults. Or be
But he would
jump
do.
up.
He probably
But
his
he's
reaction would
sassy.
probably be like the guy.
He's sassy. He's like, "What you put me over for?"
That's exactly what happened.
Air freshener. Oh, you want to see my ID? And now he know he got a
Yeah.
warrant. So now he's, like, oh, why you want to see my ID for? What you put me on for air freshener? You want to see my ID? So I understand. I totally get it. But it's sometimes it's the time to walk away and cry and lay down and die.
but next week we got a guest coming on who actually is going to talk about prison reform. So we have to table this right now.
Okay.
We got a wonderful guest coming on.
Okay.
And that's
And-
all I got, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ernest. So now we at Republican Nasha. What's going
I'm
on?
starting to like that title.
Starting to like the title.
Okay, guys, back at it again. Hey to the now, back at it again. So y'all know I'm all into science. I love science. I'm starting to really love political science. Hey to the now, back at it again.
Okay.
Bill Gates' attempt to back sun blocking has been delayed. Yes. Can you believe Gates and other private donors? Do it sound familiar? Private donors? BLM? Okay. Bill Gates and other private donors are supporting Harvard's University solar geoengineering research program. So what is this? For example, they're going to be cloud seeding, where planes will flush particle matters into the atmosphere to help block the sun.
Huh?
The whole idea is to stop global warming. So I get it. Okay, you want to stop us from burning up. But guess what? If it's time for us to burn up, we're going to look like those other planets out there, because I'm pretty sure life was on those other planets at one. There's no stopping God. And I don't need billionaires and people with money feel like they can play God. I'm feeling like Lakiba right now. Thank you, sis, for rubbing off on me.
I try to influence.
Okay, thank you. Good influence. Good influence. This may or may not be a good thing, but guess what, y'all? Scientists are not having it. Scientists have has postponed the whole research.
Oh, really?
They're not feeling it. They're saying it's not a good idea.
You don't let me tell you
Science-
something. You
science
don't
is like-
mess with nature.
Yeah.
At all.
You fuck with nature.
Oh, I agree.
Okay, so yes, we are detoxing the with pollution and all this stuff. We're building, we're turning down trees. So yeah, we are like destroying Earth,
Yeah.
over the years, with all the things that's going on, the waste in the ocean, the pollution. We're destroying the Earth. Slowly but surely, we're destroying the Earth. And, we're not all here to live forever, and look at these other planets deserted. So we're going to be deserted one day, but we don't need to interfere and try to play God. So I do not agree with what Bill Gates is doing. And guess what, guys? The first test was going to roll out in June, and they postponed it. So now they're saying in 2022.
Wow.
So I'm hoping they do a little more research, but right now scientists are saying it's not a good idea.
Bill Gates, you need to do something else. You got too much time on your hand. Give me some of that money or something. I mean,
All these people
Like-
going through right now can't pay their rent.
yeah,
I'm
like you
sure
got too
you
much
could do
time.
something with your money.
You got too much time on your hand.
So dimming the sun has been postponed, guys. What do you feel about this? Is this unnatural to manipulate the Earth's atmosphere?
Dim in the sun. Like what? I mean, what's going on
with this world.
Let's just keep it regular. Like, why are we dimming the suns? Why are we bringing? I mean,
why are we focusing on that now in the we COVID-19 pandemic?
I think it had already happened. I think that's what COVID really was.
Listen,
I think it was something that was going on. They wanted us to stay in the house because they knew something was falling from the sky, but they had to blame it on a virus. But I ain't gonna talk too much because I ain't trying to die.
Look here, we ain't trying to be an investigation.
I don't know about none of that. But
right.
You know, my mind is out there, but what ended up happening? Like a few seconds later, they have to come and tell me.
well, okay.
Nosh.
What's next, honey?
That's all
So
she
they
got.
don't want to.
That was enough.
Okay, so I'm so into science, y'all. I really love Earth. I love Mother Earth, and I just feel like Mother Earth is not gonna have it. Us dimming her sun.
You right. Now, look, I do agree. No,
Yeah.
Nash, I have to say I agree
So, with that being said, that's what I have for you guys this week. A little touch of nature.
Okay.
with you. Well, thank you so much for your segment, sis.
Thank
Nasha
you.
the scientist.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all, now with the segment called Whack Ass of the Day. And guess who Whack Ass of the Day go to?
What is it?
A whack ass. Oh, I was going to say something. A whack ass witch. And this witch name is Patrice
Oh, here we go.
Colors.
Help us. Help.
Is the
help us.
co-founder of NYC Black Lives Matter chapter. She has spent $3 million on 4 homes. Her last recent home was worth $1.4 million in Malibu, California.
And
Girl.
now I don't feel bad. I never supported the movement. I actually felt offended when they was running around saying Black Lives Matter because I was one of those people that said, this is not the time. I understand why y'all was saying and why y'all created the movement.
Girl, this is where we
because
disagree.
Yeah, because I do believe in the movement.
I do
I
believe
It should have been
movement.
called something else because for that,
Hell
like
no,
they
we black.
created
What you gonna say?
racial
Colored lives
flag.
matter? What you
No,
want to say?
I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to say.
So how do you describe black people? What are you gonna say?
I would say human lives matter.
Girl, we black.
Okay,
But-
so what do you say about the fact that your crew, a lot of the Republican parties, have recently came out last week called White Lives Matter?
This is some foolery.
And nobody showed up to the protests. How do you feel about that?
You went out there with your people?
We should not be. We should.
Girl, let me get through this.
Okay.
Like I said, whack ass of the day. Go to Patrice Colors because your ass stealing money and people out here dying.
Allegedly.
Goddamn, everybody.
Allegedly.
Goddamn, everybody
She
need a
ain't
goddamn.
stealing it, she
all these
created it.
families need a house. All these families that have died need a house. Buy them $1.4 million home. Let them feel some type of good. The child can't come back.
You can call your girl. I can
There's
sell
too
you some
many
houses now.
abandoned properties in
Absolutely.
these neighborhoods.
Exactly.
Holla at your girl.
Kids
That
need
support you.
playgrounds, need like things to do, study hall,
But this is
whatever.
allegedly because she's under investigation.
You
I
can,
never
like I said,
supported
well,
the
you
movement.
witch, you got whack ass of the day, and I feel like it's well deserved. Now we have to move right along because we have a nice guest today. Darnika Platt is gonna be coming in the building talking about her good old business, and I am so
Hey, friend.
excited.
Hey,
What Akiva
sit down,
say,
friend.
and I'm glad about it.
Amen. I'm glad about it.
She got that preacher in her, and I'm glad
Glad
about it.
All right, guys, we are now back with the segment called The Conversation. And I am so excited to have this guest in tonight. She is a male-centric facility, Man Cave. Atlanta features a spa that includes manicures and pedicures, facial massage suites, as well as cigar and sports lounge that can be utilized for various purposes. And we have the one and only Nika Platt in the building.
Thank you. Thank you for
Welcome
having
to
me.
Convo with
Yeah,
Friends.
welcome.
Hey, I enjoyed our first interview.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta go back.
It was lit, right?
It was
Right.
right.
Fun, yeah.
Oh.
So, in your own special words, what are men expecting when they come to the man cave?
What are they expecting? Well, I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna get. Let's start there because they could be expecting a whole lot.
Okay.
But no, it's just literally your one-stop shop for male grooming. You can come and get everything done that you need, from your manicures and pedicures, your facials, everything, and enjoy a bite to eat. You know, chill, get some
Oh, you
work
got food there?
done. Yeah, where our kitchen is almost done.
Okay.
Thank God.
Nice.
But yeah, we will be serving food very soon.
Awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah, I visited like a week ago, and it is so beautiful. It's beautiful, y'all. It's
Yeah.
like room after room. It's like hitting rooms. You keep walking back like, dang, where am I at now?
It's like, but wait, there's more. Yes.
So what made you want to get into that business?
Well, it was just because men needed it.
Yeah.
Like we have that like day spa feel. We can go anywhere and get a day spa. Like have a little day spa, spa day or whatever. But men don't have that option. They can't. They can't go somewhere where they feel comfortable, I should say. They can come in the same spaces that we go to, you know, the frou-frou little girly, you know, nice all
Pinks
bling,
and-
everything. Yeah. But Man Cave is designed more for men's comfort levels.
Nice.
Make them feel comfortable and welcome and go get the. Can I cuss on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
Go
course.
get the shit done, because don't nobody
Yeah.
want them little raggedy toes.
Rubbing against me.
And if I suck on you be sucking on toes?
Now listen now.
All up in your business, right?
I'm gonna just tell y'all.
The way she said, go clean them damn toes.
I mean, you never know what you might have to do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do when you gotta
Because
do.
you know, basketball players and people like that, athletes, they have like the worst feet. So have you dealt with something like that?
Well, I don't deal with.
I mean, have your
I am sure
Just
they
that.
have.
Just that.
I'm sure they have, but they
Yeah.
handle it well.
yeah.
They
Okay.
handle it
So
well.
I have a question, because you have some men who feel like, oh, I'm too manly to go get that done. What do you say to men like that?
Well, that's the thing. That's what Man Cave. That's why I said it's designed more for men, because it's like it's just them getting out, doing their thing. And you know, there's usually there is always going to be a young lady servicing them, so they're not really like, you know. It's like, okay, we like that.
Okay.
You know, it's not the typical spa.
So can the wives be okay with sending their husbands?
Yes. That's why I said that's what they're going to get. They may be expecting, but this is straight professional,
Right.
you know, spa services going on around here, not the rub and tug. Okay.
If they
So
get a
gonna-
number, it's not on your time,
That
right?
I ain't got nothing to do with
Look,
that. Okay.
sign this liability waiver when you walk in. I ain't got nothing to do.
And what happens at the man, and it's Vegas rules at the Man Cave, okay? So what happens there stays right there.
Professional.
Okay.
Very
Yes, and
professional.
very professional.
Yeah.
So, question, you know, because I'm transparent. So, what about the men? You said there's ladies there. They're, you know, I'm just going to assume they sexy. They got they sexy on, all that, right?
Yeah,
I'm assuming, yeah, something like that. Something
We
like
try to
that.
get
So,
The shade.
but what about the men who don't want to be, you know, massaged or whatever by a young lady?
We have a male masseuse.
Got it. Look at there.
Oh, so
We
you
do.
got it for the straight
Oh,
and the
yeah, we
game.
do.
Oh,
It's
Oh, wait,
all
now,
inclusive.
now you speaking my language.
Okay, yeah, it's all inclusive.
You got, they have
It's a
that
valid
shirts off
question.
and stuff.
Now listen.
He wants
See what I'm saying? I told you
I'm
what you
trying to
gonna
get
get.
Look, now when the
Trying to get
games
some
come, the
business.
games gonna spend the money. You get you a fine man in there
They spend
with a good body
It's over.
and do what they do.
It's
You
over.
gonna be booked.
every day she gonna be like,
They
damn,
gonna be like, I'm going to the man cave.
This just went
Ain't nobody going to the club. We going to the man cave.
Hey,
right, but yeah, he is an attractive young man.
Okay.
But
Look at Rodney
he
like,
will
what
not
address
have
is
his
this
shirt
again?
off. That is not sanitary. You know what all this shit going on.
through all the COVID.
We can't
Outside
be
of
doing all
TV,
that.
man.
I'm thinking of
Yeah, you know,
of a beach field, you know, little beach.
You about to have her book every Friday and Saturday.
She was like, goddamn, Rodney, give me 10%
always gotta put a 10 on
every day. Rodney in there every day.
I know. I'm gonna be at the door taking out how much with your appointments?
So, Nika, what are your Man Cave's hours?
We're open from 10 to 7 through the week, and then on the weekend, which our weekend is considered Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're open until 11, 10 to 11. So
Wow.
Okay, nice.
So you have people that walk in at 10 o'clock.
not normally.
Okay.
It was a
but we
real
do
suc-
have some appointments in the daytime, but it's slower in the daytime. You know,
Yeah.
it's happy hour and after hours.
You get a drink in there, right?
You can have a drink. You cannot get it inside of Man Cave. No, you cannot. But we do provide our customers with a complimentary cocktail.
Okay.
Oh,
It was
makes
a
sense.
real secluded area. I was really surprised. Like, you had to like drive back in some stuff to where people would be very comfortable there. Like,
Wow.
as far as celebrities and people,
Very
Because they don't
important
know where
people,
they're going.
mayors and governors and stuff. Because it's like
Upscale. Yeah.
it's
Everybody ain't gotta be one of those.
It's
What
not on
about
the
me?
front street. It's not
You're
on the front.
welcome.
You're welcome.
And,
Oh.
and you're a
You
celebrity too.
upscale?
So what you
What
talking
you
about?
mean?
Well, you know, I'm trying to be humble.
What you mean? Now?
There we go.
When I'm saying most of the time you see spas and they're on the front street. So when you'll see people's cars parked out there, but this was like real
More
secluded.
private.
You had it very private.
That's
Yeah.
a
That's
good
what I liked
point.
about it.
Nice.
That's a good point. Very private.
It's really awesome.
So I have another question for you because, in all seriousness, you are a Black female entrepreneur.
Yes.
So, what made you tap to the entrepreneur spirit?
It's been there. My grandparents owned a flower shop. I'm from like this little country place in Michigan called Benton Harbor, and we owned the flower shop. So we were like the family in that little city. So my mom is an entrepreneur. She did work for a little bit, but not long. My mom's an entrepreneur. My grandparents were. So it's always been there.
Oh wow!
Right.
So it's just like basically from
Generation to
generation. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to work for other people. You know, I really did.
Yeah.
I've gotten the experience that was necessary, but that's not my lane.
Yeah.
That's just not my lane.
Because it takes a lot to be an entrepreneur. It's definitely a faith-driven position.
Oh yeah,
You know,
Right.
because
Talk to you
every
about
day
that.
is not a great day.
Ups and downs.
Yeah.
So, speaking of your ups and downs, what motivates you to keep going?
Ooh.
What do
know
you
when
tell
they
the entrepreneurs who are that's tired? Like, damn, I want to give up this shit.
Yeah.
But what do you? What
all I
keeps you
can
going?
say is just keep going because I'm literally when that mustard seed come. That mustard seed was stepped on, baby. It was just little crumbs, like literally. You just gotta keep going up because you never know when that day is gonna come. You just gotta stay focused, keep your eye on the prize. Because you're gonna have your naysayers. Everybody told me you can't possibly open a spa and charge these kind of prices, and I'm like, okay,
Let me show y'all.
And now you are.
and it worked.
Cause one thing with
You
men
just have
though,
to own it.
female clothing are way more cheaper than men. Men, when they want nice shit, we know we gonna spend some
Yeah, we
money.
know the money.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like y'all can buy something, be fit. I know that car about no, it's
You're not buying a $20
$50.
shirt. Yeah, you're not buying a $20 shirt
No,
for a
you
guy.
can't buy that, yeah.
It's no $30 jeans. You know what I'm saying? It's not those prices. So, yeah.
No. It's like going to the movies. You
Yeah.
know what you-
Yeah.
No, like I
Exactly
tell people,
what
don't
you
apologize
want.
for your price because you
Absolutely.
and you survived COVID.
Yes.
So how's COVID during the man cave?
I know, right. So that was the thing. So we had a kitchen. We had our kitchen. We were able to do catering. So we were able to like service the
Survive.
neighborhood.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Mm.
Yep. So that's how we survive.
So I have a question. So Man Cave is doing so well. What's next? Are you opening up more?
We actually are.
Oh,
I'll be in that
franchise.
entrepreneur vein. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
we are maybe, hopefully, moving to over by Peter Street.
Oh, now that's a good
That's
area.
my neighborhood.
Yep.
That's
So
a
Up
good
the street
area.
from
be
me.
right over there.
So right now
right
you
off
in
Walker.
Buckhead, correct?
Yes.
Come on,
Nice
Right off
Buckhead.
location.
Bucket. Right,
Good.
right behind
Come on.
Onyx.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All the way down.
You can go to the club and you can go to the spa.
Baby.
then the spot when they're like, you want your feet?
No, just come to the spot right before you get ready to go out. Get taken care of, and we.
You need some help.
What I'm not to do it again.
Need a spot
No,
for the
do it
man.
how you did.
That's it. You're hired. You're hired.
Nasha need a job.
You're hired. Come on, girl.
It's
But
a beautiful
honestly,
place. Oh
when
my
you
God.
first had your day one of opening the man cave, what was that feeling?
Oh, that was I was a ball of nerves. It was a very nerve-wracking day, and everything that probably could have went wrong. But at the end of the day, it was all well worth it. We had a great time. We had a great time. I cried, the ugly cry and all that shit. My mom and all them were down, but it was
Nice.
hell before that. But we had fun after.
Like I try to tell people, when people see the successful part of the person, they don't know what they went through to get there.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like you have a story. Like people might say, "Oh, she thinks she's something." bitch, I am in Buckhead and I'm here, and I went through hell to get here.
Absolutely.
still going through
and
it.
to stay here. Okay.
And, and if your broke ass can't afford my prices, carry your ass to $25 hoe.
Ditto that.
Listen,
Don't let massage envy.
I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer that I am not for
Go
everybody.
where you can afford to go.
$49.99.
This is true. This is true. So it's an acquired taste. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not for
And
everybody.
it's good because it's a lot of influential men in Atlanta, period. And like sometimes I don't like to be around like ghetto people. No shade.
Right.
Like I want to go where I can feel comfortable and people around me, they're not loud,
Professional,
they're professional.
Yeah.
Like they're like having a good time.
Absolutely.
That's why like, oh my, this is so nice. Oh, you rubbing my feet, girl? Like,
Yes.
Why is he so loud in the back?
Right. Y'all don't understand now.
It's nice up in here. What?
Have you dealt with that?
So you know, like there's always the friend or the entourage that comes.
Right.
That's usually the issue.
But they don't get the service. They just come.
No, sometimes they get the service
Okay.
with, everybody gets the service, but those are the people that you get that's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
We in the man cave. Like, excuse me, sir. Can you please put your phone down? Like,
there's no filming in the man cave.
no filming in the man
Point,
cave.
it do have like it have signs up. No cameras, no phones.
And I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
We want people to be able to
can
come
men
in.
have bachelor parties there?
They can have bachelor parties.
Can
too.
couples come?
Couples can come.
Couples can come.
Yes, but women can only come with a member.
With a male.
Got it.
It's for men and women. Y'all got two. Like you
Yeah,
said,
y'all have everything. Y'all got everything.
Really.
Y'all
we
want
do.
everything.
So have you already had a bachelor's party there?
We had.
So how was that? Can you share like little snippets? Or, like, did they have a good
had some
time?
strippers.
They had a great time. They had a great time, and I just, you know what?
wanted
They
to
had a great
tell
time.
us.
Tea. Don't tell the tea, girl.
She was like, "Do y'all hire Bolo?"
Not Bolo. Bolo be getting bitches in trouble now. Okay.
Look, I ain't gonna
They still
tell.
trying to figure out who fucking Bolo.
Who is Bolo, y'all?
Girl, be quiet. Go on. Next question.
We gonna figure it out. It's a stripper. They said it's real. I don't know. Ooh, shit, I want to know.
That was free. Is somebody named Bolo?
It's a stripper.
Oh.
Yeah.
But we have a last question. We do want you to stick around for our other segments. But how can the people follow the Man Cave, get in touch with the Man Cave, booking inquiries? Is this your time to plug yourself, sis?
Hey. So no, y'all can follow us on all social media sites at theatlantamancave.com. So, and that's all over. And we are located at 2139 Lydell Road. I'm sorry, that's not a road. Lydell Drive, Atlanta, Georgia, right behind Onyx.
Nice.
Look, just all you gotta say right behind Onyx.
Right behind
Awesome.
Onyx.
Do they need to call prior to, or do they?
They can call prior to, and you can just visit us at mancaveatlanta.com.
Got
And
it.
The
Awesome.
numbers are
Good stuff.
on there.
Nice.
Yes.
No problem. Thank you for having me, guys.
Okay.
Awesome guest. Awesome guest.
Yes. So now we are coming to the segment
It sounds like it's gonna get juicy.
called The Letter.
The Letter. I love you guys, podcast. Here is my unique situation. I have been with this guy off and on for 3 years. We now have officially broken up. He moves out of our apartment to only move 3 buildings away. I work in the entertainment industry, and I was gone for 3 weeks for a project. My ex had the opportunity to get his belongings out of our old apartment. Since I'm back home now, he refused to give me my spare key back. I had to literally threaten him. I have my key back now, but he keeps calling me nonstop. What should I do?
Block them.
What you
Got your
say?
key back now,
What you say,
baby?
friend?
It's over now.
What would you do?
Just block them.
Right.
It's over now. You got your key back. Now, if I had to get my key back, well, I had to play along a little bit. But no.
I would definitely, move.
Why don't you just
I
think
feel it.
change
Now, when
the-
she said entertainer, did she mean stripper?
What she said?
I was stuck on
What
that
she
for about
said?
5
Entertainment
seconds.
industry.
Yeah, something hidden in there. Something hidden in there.
Yeah, because she would have just said dancer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So maybe it's porn.
No.
We're not gonna do that.
The girl said entertainment industry now.
Okay.
Why she didn't just say I'm a dancer? I'm a performer.
she
She might just be really entertaining.
Yeah,
She might be a rapper.
She might
Yeah.
be a producer or something. You don't know.
And it didn't say she didn't say she was a girl.
Poor
Oh.
guy.
She yeah. So
Well, whoever you
Well,
are,
friend.
thank you for writing in, friend.
Right.
yes, friend. We just still trying to figure out the whole story. We nosy. We a nosy friend.
And I'm confused about why we worried about a key. Do you know how people can make copies of key? You don't need that key.
I
You
was
better
wondering
change
why she
the
changed
law.
it.
Changed a lot.
Go straight to
That's the
Walmart.
thing. I was like, why
Thanks
was
a
And
lot.
why would he move in the same apartment complex? That
Yeah.
sound like a stalker.
Exactly.
I don't
You
know
might
how
need
you
to get
move
an
that.
EPO, baby.
Well, it was three. It was
Protective
three.
order.
No, you said it was 3 buildings away. So it's not technically the same apartment complex.
It's the
That's
same
still
apartment
weird.
complex. Yes, it is.
That's still creepy.
That's
yeah,
still
3
creepy.
buildings.
That's-
Let me tell you
can't
this.
look nowhere
I feel
else
like
to
you
get a
should have
place.
moved in another
But it
county.
sounds when I'm reading this whole thing right here, it seems like she still want him. Because at the same time,
What should I do?
she's still accepting his phone calls, right?
Well, she say he calling nonstop. Not saying that she.
Is she answering?
I don't know.
Did she change her number? I mean,
Well,
That's
and
a
why
lot,
did he have
sir.
to
Just
move
stop
out while
calling.
she wasn't there? Well, I mean, or well, he, whatever.
yeah.
Let's say friend.
Friends. So I mean, why was it a secret? So to me, reading this letter, it sounds like there's something hidden. Because why did he have to sneak and move? Okay, that's the point that I want to make. Why you got to move while I'm gone? You know, are you aggressive and have
That's
y'all
what
been
I'm saying,
fighting?
because-
Or
It's
maybe they don't want to see each other. That could be.
What's been going on? It
But the
could be
thing
that.
is, for me, I don't know if you in trouble, friend, or you in a abusive situation. Because if I break with somebody and they move 3 buildings away, that to me is alarming. That to me screams crazy motherfucker. And when you are crazy, when you are dealing with you know what type of person you're dealing with, you need to get a restraining order and move. I will move.
I agree.
Yeah, I will.
If
Yeah.
you got the coins, you better get up your ass.
It's like
and move.
Lakeitha said, that person could have gotten copies of that key,
Right.
all of those things. So I don't know.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like a situation you should definitely exit out of like real fast. Like don't accept him back, because who moves like we break up and you move like 3 buildings down.
That's creepy.
Because
So when I
He
walk
don't
out
wanna
my
be with
door,
her.
he's
He-
like, "Hi, thought you gonna get rid of me, bitch."
Right.
That's a
some
lifetime
bullshit.
shit.
And plus, I'm still gonna be in the club watching you in the back.
Girl,
No,
no,
on the low.
we
That's
don't-
creepy.
It just feels like this person knows the answer, but they don't want to. They don't want to. Actually,
Yeah, what should I do?
Yeah,
Like, restraining order.
But have y'all ever changed our number because of an ex?
no.
Absolutely.
No.
You have?
Changed my number.
Yeah.
I
my
have
number.
never.
Y'all must.
I don't want to give people the power. I just block you.
Changed my number.
I will block you.
I've had the same number since I was 16, and I'm 36.
And you're not about to let
36.
nobody make you change your number.
The same exact number.
I wish.
Oh my gosh,
Oh.
your credit score good too. Ain't it?
Where did that come from?
Well, they said they have a lot to do. Like if you lived at a place, I know this is going off into credit and finances, but they said they grade you on your credit score. If you lived in a place for like, for instance, my grandma lived in the same house for 50 something years. People that's more stable, same number, same address, like your credit, it does a lot to your credit score. Like,
Really?
believe it or not. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Like
I
if
can
you
imagine.
if you someone that move around and someone is not going to trust you loaning you money, like that's why they asked you like, what's your
Oh, for the last 2 years.
yes,
Yeah.
they was like, have you moved? They was
You
like,
know
yeah,
what?
if
That
you had
is true. I worked in a bank. Oh my God.
They
Tell
said
the
they asked
truth.
you that. Yeah, I'm actually telling
Oh my
the truth.
God.
Yeah.
But yeah, but anyways, back to you, friend. Friend, it sounds like you know the answer, and I hope that we provided you with
We ain't provide
good advice.
him and her with nothing. We just all over the place. I just think that.
So, all right, let's go
did.
around the table.
We said restraining order.
Look, what would you suggest? This one word. What would you do?
Stop worrying about the key. Change your locks. Whenever you come out your house, make sure you are looking as fine as you can be. So if
So now you want him
whoever
to-
is
now you
looking,
want him to stalk her.
look, well, you ain't got to stalk me,
She's
but
edging
you
it
going
up.
to regret that you left, okay? Because I'm going to be on, you thought I was on 10 then, I'm going to be on 10 on top of 10. That's like
I
evil.
know that's right.
Okay.
Ernest, what do you suggest to our friend?
I say move, and I say change. Like you said, change your number, move, change the keys. And I feel like the person who wrote this letter kind of still want them, and they really don't want to separate from that person.
Right. Nika,
Right.
what do you say?
Go. Run fast. Okay. Shit.
You think the person's crazy?
Both of them might be a little.
You know, sometimes both people
a little
can be
crazy,
special.
right?
They can be
Like,
special.
Seriously, yeah, it's time to go.
Nasha, what would you tell to our friend?
I would definitely say when your lease is up, get out.
Break
Yeah.
the lease.
Like, I mean, you can if it's
that
like the
crazy, yeah.
harassment involved.
You can.
You
that's
can.
true.
You can break the lease. And then he moved like 3 doors down. I don't trust the situation. And when you come out your house, look around. Look out your window before you come out your
Yeah,
house.
that's too much.
Yeah, that's too much for me.
Exactly.
It's like
When you go to
moving.
your car, look in your backseat before you get in the car. So it just sounds like that type of situation where you need to just be extra alert.
Move.
Well,
No,
This is your friend
that's
Rodney.
me.
Move,
Sorry.
bitch. Move.
Just remove.
You don't give people no craziness.
And hopefully they don't
And
got
that's all
nothing
type of
attached.
crazy.
Okay, they were living together. I hope they don't got anything attached together. Like no phone numbers together, no bills together.
No, you know
Bank
they got a cell
accounts.
phone together.
And rent a
That's what I'm
center.
thinking, right?
You know they got a
They
cell
got a
phone.
cell
together.
phone.
rent a center. What?
That's it. How the hell you gonna separate